Hi everyone, and welcome to this yoga class. This is OHANA. Today we want to twist and stretch until we're able to hold a simple variation of the pigeon pose. This is a practice class to learn the different poses. If you like, you can also go check out my pigeon flow video where I've created a choreographed sequence with the same poses. To warm up and prepare our bodies, we're going to do the so-called Sufi circles. We'll begin by circling our chest in small circles and then get bigger as we go along until our entire spine is involved in the movement. Try to match your breathing to your motion. Now take a deep breath, and as you're breathing out, bend forward. Touch the floor with your hands if you can. If it feels comfortable, you can even lay down your head. And as you're breathing in next time, come back up. Then twist to the side. Do the same thing. Breathe out. Melt down, and as you're breathing in, come back up. Other side, melt down. And as you're breathing in, you're going to simply roll back up. Breathe in and bend to the side. Lift up your right arm and bend to the left side as you're breathing out. And as you're breathing in, come up a little bit. And as you're breathing out, try and get deeper into the stretch. And one more time, really try and stretch. Alright, breathe in, come back up, lift your left arm and breathe out, bend your body to the side. Keep that shoulder away from your ears and really bend till you feel the stretch. And as you're breathing in, lift up and breathe out deeper into the stretch. Next time you're breathing in, come back to the center and then switch your legs. Now we're doing the same Sufi circles, starting in very small movements and getting bigger as we go along in the other direction. This should make your spine feel happy and give you an overall good feeling in your body. Okay, let's take a deep breath in, and as we're breathing out, we're gonna melt down. Touch the floor with your hands if you can. Breathe in, come back up. Now turn to the left leg and melt down. Breathe in, come back up. Now turn to your right leg and melt down. Breathe in, come back up. Breathe in, lift up your left arm, and as you're breathing out, bend to the right side. Really feel the stretch in your body. And whenever you're breathing in, lift up, and whenever you're breathing out, go deeper into the stretch. Breathe in and switch sides. Lift up your right arm and bend to the left. As you're breathing out, try to get as deep into the stretch as you can. And as you're breathing in, come up a little bit. Alright, let's breathe in, come back up. We want to straighten out our legs and straighten out our back. If you cannot sit like this, go grab your yoga block and sit on your yoga block. Take your time to move around until you're finding yourself comfortable in this pose. Now we're going to take one more deep breath in, and as we're breathing out, we're going to lift our arms and stretch them out in front of us. Keep your lower back straight, like really straight. You can even arch your lower back, but don't hunch. Breathe in, and as you're breathing out, let go of your right hand and open up in a twist to the right side. Breathe in, come back to the front, and breathe out. Open up into the twist. Make sure that your shoulders are pulled back and kept low. Now breathe in, come to the front. Breathe out into the twist. Breathe in to the front and breathe out into the twist. And breathe in, come back to the front. Now we're going to do this on the left side. So breathe in and then open up your left arm and twist to the left as you're breathing out. Breathe in and come back to the front. Breathe out, twist to the left. Breathe in to the front. Make sure that your shoulders are pulled back and kept low. One last time, breathe out, and as you're breathing in, come back. For an even deeper stretch, we're going to repeat the same exercise, but with crossed legs. So lift up your left leg and cross it over your right leg. Now squeeze your feet tightly together and keep your entire back straight, and especially focus on your lower back. Make sure that you're rather arching instead of hunching it. And then open up your right arm and twist yourself to the right side. We're going to hold it for one more deep breath in, and as we're breathing out, we're going to switch sides. Now grab your right foot with your right hand and open up your left arm into a twist. And again, we're going to hold it for just one more breath, and then come back to the center as you're breathing out and switch your legs. Take your time to position yourself upright, right leg crossed over the left leg, feet squeezed together and a straight back. Grab your right foot with your right hand and open up your left arm to the left side into a twist. Breathe in one more time and then slowly come back to the center as you're breathing out. Switch sides and grab your left foot with your left hand. Open up your right arm to the right and twist. One last breath in and then come back to the center. For the next stretch, we're going to open up our legs into just a slight straddle. So something between shoulder width and hip width apart. Keep your breathing steady and calm as you're trying to get deeper into a forward fold. Really push out your chest and try to arch that lower back to make sure that everything is all nice and straight. Let's add some twists. Breathe in, and as you're breathing out, twist to the right. Breathe in to the middle and breathe out as you're twisting to the left. Breathe into the center, breathe out, twist to the right. Breathe into the center, and as you're breathing out, twist to the left. Breathe in the middle and twist right. Breathe in, twist left. Breathe in, twist to the right. and breathe in the center, twist to the left, breathe in, twist right, breathe in, and one last time to the left, and good. Now we're gonna open up our legs into an actual straddle. In this pose, it's a little easier to sit upright, so if you don't need the yoga block anymore in order to keep your back straight, you can put it away. In this round, we're gonna start with a twist and then fold down. So straighten your back and straighten your legs, flex your feet, and then start folding down your upper body on your leg. Most importantly, keep your lower back straight. If you're able to reach your foot with your hand, grab your foot and improve your point as you're stretching your leg. Pay attention to keeping your knees straight. Then flex your foot and finally come back up. Take your time as you're switching the sides. First, twist your body to the left now, and then start folding your upper body onto your left leg. Make sure your knees are kept straight and your feet are flexed in the first place. If you want and you're able to reach your foot with your hands, you can grab your foot and try to stretch your point. Make sure you're still keeping your knees straight. And then slowly flex your feet and come back up. Now take a good breath in, and as you're breathing out, start folding forward into pancake position. Keep your bottom on the ground and try to reach the floor with the lowest part of your belly first. Breathe in and come back up. We want to put together an exercise out of these 3 stretches. Next time you're breathing out, bend to the right, then to the front, and to the left. We're going to repeat this a few times, trying to use as much of our body strength as we can and as little help of our arms as we can. We're going to do one last round. To the right, breathe in, come up, breathe out in the middle, breathe in one last time to the left, breathe in. Very well done. Now we want to open up our legs into a bigger straddle. If you like, you can also go into a full middle split for this. Now let's breathe in together and then lift up our right arm and bend down on the left leg. Breathe in, and as you're breathing out, try to get deeper into the stretch. Breathe in, come back up. Let's switch sides. Lift up your left arm and bend down to the right. Breathe in, and as you're breathing out, try and get deeper into the stretch. And again, we're going to take these 2 moves and put together an exercise. Breathe in, come back to the middle, and as you're breathing out, bend to the left. Breathe in and come back up, and breathe out, bend to the right. Next time you're breathing in, come back up, and as you're breathing out, melt down to the front. You can go into full middle split again if you like. Just take your time and get comfortable. When you're ready, bend your knees and come into froggy pose. We're gonna stay here for a bit and melt deeper into the stretch. Next time you're breathing in, lift your left arm off the ground and cross it under the right. Put your right arm on top and then open up to the ceiling. Breathe in, and as you're breathing out, come back to the middle. Breathe in the middle, and then cross your right arm under the left and open up your left arm to the ceiling. Breathe in once you're in the pose. And breathing out, come back to the middle. And we're going to do this one more time. Breathe in and cross your left arm under the right. Open up your right arm to the ceiling. Breathe in. And breathe out, come back. Now breathe in the center. And as you're breathing out, cross your right arm under the left, put your left arm on top, and open up the left arm to the ceiling. And breathe in. And as you're breathing out, come back to the center. To transition into the next pose, put your feet together, point them, and then flex your toes. Shift your weight on your feet. Hold your hands in front of your heart and find a spot to hold on to with your eyes as you're figuring out your balance. And once you're ready, twist your hands into an eagle pose and lift them up on top of your head. Now we want to look left to the front, right, and back to the front without dropping out of balance. Try it again if you lost it, and repeat it if you got it. You're doing really well and you have a great balance. Now we're going to stretch out our left leg and place our right knee on top of the heel and try to get as low with our hips as we can. Really meld into this pose and then switch sides. Keep your left knee on top of your left foot and straighten out the right leg and try to bring your hips as low as you can. Now we're going to do some froggy pliés in second. Place your hands on your knees and take your time to get into this pose. If it helps you to get into the pose, you can add some slight movements up and down. We want to breathe in and twist to the right as we're breathing out. Breathe in and breathe out to the front. Breathe in and breathe out to the left. Breathe in and breathe out to the front. Breathe in, breathe out to the right, and repeat this. And breathe in, breathe out to the left one last time, and come back to the middle. Alright, let's come up into a standing second. Now you want to keep your right leg turned out and turn in your left leg until your left foot is in a 45-degree angle, and then tilt to the right. Keep your arms in a straight line and keep that straight line as you're trying to reach the floor with your right hand now. Take one last breath in, and as you're breathing out, come back up. And we're gonna switch sides. Turn out your left leg and turn in your right leg into a 45-degree angle. Feel free to wiggle your hips a little if you need to get into the pose. Then take a deep breath in, and as you're breathing out, tilt to the side. Keep your arms in one straight line as you're trying to reach the floor with your left hand now. And then it's one last breath in and come back up as you're breathing out. Very well. Now turn both legs in until your feet are pointing perfectly straight to the front. And keep your hips all nice and square. And from here, keeping your lower back straight, start folding your upper body forward. Make sure both legs are all tensed and your kneecaps are locked. Now, if you can, try to touch the floor with your right hand and lift your left arm up. And from here, we're going to twist and switch sides. You can use a yoga block if you need to. Really straighten your arm up into the sky. Try to find your balance and keep your entire body tensed. And then take your arm back down. You can use your yoga block if you'd like and stretch out your leg a little. Then bend your knee and pull your entire body up. And let's get ready for the other side. Now we have the left leg in the front and the right leg in the back. Both feet are pointing perfectly straight to the front. We're keeping our hips square and we're folding our body forward whilst keeping our back nice and straight. Full tension in our legs, both kneecaps locked. And from here, we're going to try and reach the floor with our left hand, opening up with our right hand, and then switch into a twist. Again, you can use your yoga block if you need one. And again, you can slowly put your arm back down. Feel free to stretch out your legs. You can use your yoga block and flex your foot. Alright, now we want to bend our knee and bring our entire body back up. Now let's turn to our right leg again, bend it this time so we get into a deep lunge and take our time to get into Warrior One. Now once you're ready, place your right hand next to your right foot and lift up your left arm to the sky and really stretch out. Now place your left hand next to your right foot and lift up your right arm into the sky and really stretch out. Now you can use your right hand to open up your right hip and allow the left hip flexor to sink in even deeper into the stretch. Now we're going to use our right hand to fix our knee and our left hand to hold our foot and place our leg orthogonally in front of us. If this stretch is feeling too intense, it is okay to place as much weight as you need to on your hands. Keep your left knee held up and straight if you can. The most crucial part though is to keep your hips square. And after this intense stretch, allow your right foot to turn in as much as you need to be able to sit down, and then sink over your front leg. From here, twist your upper body to the right. Then come back into the straight position and twist your body to the left. Come back into the straight position one more time. And now from here, we want to roll up our back into an arch. We're going to stay here with our upper body and bend our left leg. Then grab your left foot with your left hand and help your leg get into the pigeon pose. If you can place your right hand on your right knee. Now from here, we're keeping our legs as well as our entire body fully tensed, and at the same time try to bring our hips as close to the floor as we can. This is a variation of the pigeon pose. If you're able to reach both arms over your head and grab your left foot with both hands, you can also come into the full pigeon pose. And then take a deep breath and take all the time you need to switch sides and do a deep lunge with your left leg in front. Now place your left hand next to your left foot, reach up your right arm to the ceiling and stretch out. And then twist and switch the arms, reaching the left arm to the sky up really high now. Then use your left hand to fix your left knee and hold your foot with the right hand. Try to lower your hips down as far as you can whilst keeping the hips square and the knee straight if you can. Take your time, and you can also use some motions to get deeper into the stretch. Then let go of your left foot and bend your knee as much as you need to be able to sit down on the floor. Now let your upper body sink down over your knee. And we're gonna twist to the left side. Come back up and then switch to the right. And try to lay flat on the ground on your right side. From here, we're going to come back to the straight position and start rolling up into a nice and arched back. And hold the back bend and then bend your right knee. Again, this is a variation of the pigeon pose. Of course, if you're able to reach both arms over your head and grab your right foot with both hands, this will be the moment where you're free to go into full pigeon pose. If you're doing the variation pigeon pose with me, you can place your left hand on your left knee and try to bring your hips as close to the floor as you can, whilst keeping your entire body and especially your legs fully tensed. And whenever you're ready, let go and loosen out. You've been doing really amazing in today's yoga class, and I hope you enjoyed it. After this yoga practice, your body should be all prepared and ready to perform the yoga choreography sequence that I created for you. It's a creative flow made of a selection of the elements we've been practicing today. And if you did like this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and click that gray bell button so you get notified every time I post a video. Namaste. See you very soon. Bye.